everybody out there know, it's public record, After I fucked you up, I need you. I'ma hire you because I need an attorney anyway. Because I'm about to fire my old attorney, and now that I know that you're a fighter, I know that you'll fight for me in a courtroom. So, and then after you beat that case, I got a couple niggas, they got murders and shit. So we need you. We gonna need you, brother. So right now, they got me as Ghost, and I'm fighting Sax. That's what's going on right now. And everybody know how that story went. I'd rather get killed by my own son before I let this attorney beat me.
What's going on, y'all? It's Heavy on the Boxing, and we back with another boxing update. So check it. This Friday, as in tomorrow, here in Miami at the Miami Highlight Casino, Adrein the Problem Broner will be making his ring return against Bill Hutchinson under his new promoter, Don King. Now, what's interesting about this fight is that before, the press conference yesterday, there were rumors that Adrein Broner was fighting an attorney. Now, I didn't really, pay too much attention to that because I know a lot of casual boxing fans, they always say stuff like, oh, he's fighting an Uber driver. He's fighting a cab driver. He's fighting a McDonald's employee. You know what I'm saying? They always say little crazy stuff like that when they don't recognize the opponent that, a more well-recognized boxer is facing. But in all actuality, and Adrein Broner confirmed this in the press conference, his next opponent is a real live public defender. You feel what I'm saying? Let me stop playing. I don't know if that man's a public defender. Let me not downplay my man's career. He probably a high-powered attorney out here, man. But yeah, Bill Hutchinson, he is an attorney. You feel me? And I didn't expect him to be fighting somebody that's not a seasoned boxer. You feel what I'm saying? But Bill Hutchinson, he hasn't really had a bunch of competition. But to his defense, he says that he's a fighter first before he's an attorney. He said that he's been fighting for a long time. He just happened to be an attorney as well. Everybody has to make their ends meet. And he plans to defeat Adrein Broner, right? So, just looking into Bill Hutchinson's career, his last few opponents have been less than stellar. He fought Rondell Hubert in 2022, whose record was 14-19. He fought Gabriel Smith before that, whose record was 9-1. Not so bad, but, it wasn't a championship fight or anything. He was at a small casino in Pittsburgh. He fought Charlie Serrano, same type of situation. He's 16-4. He fought before that Justin Savvy, who is 31-17. So, it seems like he is an attorney that happens to be a respectable boxer because, he's not being matched up with guys who are even in title contention. But, that doesn't take away from the fact that he might be determined and that he might be motivated to beat Adrein Broner. Now, the issue is, and what we all want to see with Adrein Broner is what his mental state is right now. How determined is he in? How determined he is to get back into the championship rankings. Now, this fight, from what I understand, is at welterweight. And Adrein Broner says, hey, I will be world champion again. And, I'm interested to see how that's going to pan out. Being as, we have the huge undisputed fight coming at the end of July between Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. I doubt that he's going to be fighting the winner. But, he's probably going to be fighting one of the other guys, one of the other contenders in the welterweight division to try to get his name up. I'm pretty sure that this is a tune-up fight for Adrein Broner. But, he has his work cut out. I'm a fan of Adrein Broner. I know, he says a lot of ignorant stuff, like he said in the press conference. Oh, yeah, I'm going to need you after the fight. I got some niggas that got some murders. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, AB. Like, why you got to go there, bro? Like, why we got to be throwing the murders and the stereotypical black dude stuff out there, bro? Like, come on, man. But, you know, I like AB. I know he came from humble beginnings. You know, he got to the top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Floyd co-signed him. You know, he was the first one to get that torch passed to him. And, you know, things just didn't go as far as, you know, it was presented to go. You know, but nonetheless, Adrein Broner, when he lets his hands go, he's a dangerous fighter. But, you know, I don't know, after that Maidana fight and after that Mikey Garcia fight, man, like, he just hasn't looked the same. You know, Adrein Broner, he stopped letting his hands go. You know, in those last few fights, especially that Manny Pacquiao fight, man, like, he was, like, very reluctant to throw punches. You know, and I was kind of, like, disappointed because, you know, I was rooting for him, man. I was rooting for AB, man. I know he's skilled. I know he's talented, and I wanted him to give himself the best shot to win. But, you know, AB's been going through a lot. You know, he said he's been struggling with alcohol addiction that's, you know, hindered his career from moving forward. I know he has some financial issues going on. And you know, I want to see how he bounces back. You know, I know he's a game fighter. He's a talented fighter, and he holds a lot of potential. But, you know, only time will tell how this fight is going to unfold and where his career goes from here. I'm interested to see how Don King handles his career from this point. You know, and I hope they can make some big fights happen. You know, but that's all I got for you. Just an update, man. Adrein Broner, Bill Hutchinson, June 9th, which is tomorrow, Miami, Florida. I know they're having a pay-per-view, and, you know, they're inviting people to buy tickets here at the casino here. I'm going to try to go, you know what I'm saying, see what it is. Hopefully the tickets aren't anything crazy, but, you know, I'm just a fan of boxing. I love to see AB go out there and do his thing, man. But with that said, man, I'm gone. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. One more time, this is your boy Heavy on the boxing, and we gone, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.